Welcome back once again. As usual, these little sections and the sets they take place in are constructed from my own memory, so they will look different to the actual areas in the server. This is because my memory is bad and I don't have the world download, so yeah. Once again, these little sections have made their return, so you must once again listen to me ramble about what may or may not happen. But let's not waste any more time, and let's get into the show. I hope you enjoy.
Hmm.
Good
Oh,
morning.
good morning.
What's with the mask?
Oh, got into a scuffle with a vampire and they gotten a few good slashes on my face and coat, so the mask
Did
is
you want your
to,
coat
So
repaired?
I'm, the coat is fine for now. I have a spare somewhere I need to find. It's still really annoying that it got ruined. This was custom made. One of a kind. Well,
I
technically,
gathered that
one of
much.
two. Huh?
Hmm. It's a shame.
The mask is to cover my facial scars of the scars on the face tend to distress people. So, just not to cause anyone any alarm or worry over my condition.
My dear, we're in
I
a
think people are
full
going to
of
be more
vampires and
concerned
stuff.
about the smiley face mask.
What, does it not
You
give off, good, good vibe?
It
No,
gives off cult vibes.
it
Oh,
does.
ah, well, I have no experience in that. Okay,
Really, you seem like
Right.
a
visually,
you.
I will be the first to admit, it does look like I would have experience in that. I did just put candles in front of a fountain with an eye on it, and I do have tattoos of eyes, but that's not the point.
He's just really into decoration.
Yes, it's an aesthetic.
I was gonna say whatever spooky shit religion he's into, but
It's
more power to you.
uh it's it's personal. The religion stuff that's entirely my own. Nobody else follows it anymore. It's been abandoned for a long time.
You're keeping it alive.
Huh?
You're keeping the religion alive.
Yep. Somebody's gotta keep traditions going.
Sure.
In this case, it happens to be me.
I can't say anything. My wife calls my religion a cult, so
Well, it
It is a
is.
cult. But you're not cultish, so.
I mean, how can you call a god all loving when they massacred an entire planet to make a point?
Hmm.
It doesn't sound very loving to me, but hey, it's my personal opinion.
Oh.
oh dear.
Hmm.
Who's at the crypt?
Yes.
I don't want to know. I don't fancy finding out. Those be yours, as per
Thank
our
you.
agreement.
That's a lot. Thank you. Yes.
Hmm. Keep you fully.
So how are you two doing? I saw that you've moved out of town.
Yes.
Fine for the most part.
Yes. It does worry me that people are starting to spread out, but it can't be helped.
It got a bit loud in town, so.
Yes.
We never been one for town people anyway.
I normally wouldn't be myself. I'm more of a traveler than a stay around and build a life. This is probably the longest time I've stayed in one place.
I don't know. You and your roommate give kind of parent-child vibes.
Ah, yes. Uh, I was a parent once upon a time, but that was a long time ago.
We're sorry.
It's
Sorry.
It's nothing to. Can't dwell on the past. Things happen. We continue, we live, and we move on. Despite the difficulties of it. Anyways, I must be going now, so if either of you have anything to ask of me, now would be the time.
Nope.
No, please.
You have a good day.
Now.
You two have a good day as well.
Oh.
You probably noticed how the audio was worse than usual. Well, this is because for some unknown reason that I cannot begin to fathom, my recording software decided to record from the wrong microphone. Instead of using my not terrible microphone, it used my terrible microphone. So, yeah. Once again, nothing I can do about that. But, don't worry. The only super important bit of the video has been saved thanks to audio from Emmy, whichever version of the name you use to refer to them. But they gave me the audio for the basically only important part of this video, so yeah. For the rest of it, you gotta suffer. And as for why these sections sound better, I recorded these like 4 days after in my spare time, when I'd figured out the issue and solved it. Now back into the show.
I don't want anyone finding out what this means.
Hello, are you in?
Yes, I'm upstairs.
You are always upstairs.
Not always, sometimes I'm downstairs.
True. Ow. Oh,
You look different.
I could say the same about you.
Yes. Well, Yuki got in more good hits than I thought. She tore up my jacket. Not the best. And she got a couple hits on the face, so the mask is just to not unsettle people.
I feel, if anything, the mask is more unsettling.
You'd say that, but what lies underneath might be more surprising than you think.
Okay.
If you want to see, I can show you, but best to do it in the basement.
Okay.
Less about the scarring and more about what I can't change.
I'll meet you round.
Yeah, good idea.
There are a lot of downsides to this.
Yep. That's the part they don't tell you, but one second, I take this off. Oh. Where'd it go? Oh, there you go.
What happened to your eyes?
That is a long story, but the short version, the mask is not for the scarring, but this. She seems to have managed to knock out my contacts. They're like little glass things or of some sort of material. Little see-through things that I put on my eyes to cover this. She managed to knock them out, and I can't find them, so I've had to resort to an older method of concealing my eyes, which is this mask.
I see.
As
Why?
I said, the mask is far less unsettling.
Okay. Well, and I thought I'd be the one with a new appearance today.
I mean, you have a new appearance. Your eyes have turned red, so...
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
mean-
any luck on any more cure books or anything?
No, unfortunately, I've made no progress, but...
We still got the same two, right?
Yeah, but I've moved them somewhere else for safekeeping.
Did you now?
Yes. I like to keep things moving. Never leave one thing in one place for too long, especially if it's of great value.
Oh, I understand.
I did manage to figure out how to distill holy water, though, but I can
Did
only
you?
make so much. Yes.
Hmm.
As well as
So are you
some other things that I've been brewing.
anything interesting?
Bit of speed, bit of strength, and some poison.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Specialized mystic poison. If I'm correct, it should work on vampires. But I could be wrong, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, you'll just have to find out
Yep.
in combat because you're not experimenting on any, right?
Nope, not experimenting.
Perfect. Anyway, about those cure books, whereabouts did you move them?
I've moved them under the jail cell upstairs.
That's really smart because it's surrounded by silver, so no one
Exactly.
can get there. Yeah, that's really pretty great.
If you do want to help me test something, though, I have a test that will be harmless.
That's what it is.
It's, I learned a new ability recently.
Mm-hmm.
It won't cause any harm, but it will immobilize for a short time.
Okay. I trust you.
Okay, gotta say the right words. They're gonna be different than everybody else. If I can find them. Testis animevas nostris misiatura.
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright.
It's working.
Yeah, I can't move.
Okay, second part of the test. Oh, how do you know it worked?
You tried to hit me?
Well, yes, I said the test was going to be harmless. I just had to test if I was right, which I was. The spell seems to immobilize vampires and makes them invulnerable as a side effect. Not sure how that works, but it does.
Indeed.
So if I'm being chased, that'll give me some time to run away. Or to set up a trap.
Yeah.
I have recently collected some things, such as cobwebs and silver blocks.
And what would you need all of that for?
If I get attacked, I can speak the holy word, activate some of my other abilities, lay some cobwebs, throw some poison and holy water, and then, knock the vampire down a peg.
I see. Okay. Good to know.
Always good
Have you
to...
got any big plans or anything that you're planning on doing, or just things that get you out of the house for the day?
Well, I'm going to go try and talk to some more people. Maybe go look in some more of the crypts to have a look around.
Oh, that'd be a good idea. I did have a look in one earlier, but there was just a normal book in there.
Well, it can't be helped.
Yeah. I wouldn't worry about looking at the one on the far side of the Pale Oak Forest because there's nothing there.
If you say so.
Yeah.
Well, that definitely wasn't insanely suspicious. But, well, hey, maybe it wasn't suspicious. Maybe everything will go just fine this episode. We can only hope, right? Anyways, on to a vampire hunt. Not gonna stake them yet, though. Technically, I'm not allowed to yet. But, nonetheless, I can still hunt them. A little.
Oh, vampire!
Yes.
What might you be doing to the beacon?
Nothing.
Oh, really? Because it doesn't look like nothing to me.
Yeah.
Hmm. If you're doing nothing, you wouldn't mind leaving.
Alright.
I haven't issued you a warning to stay out of town yet.
I know.
So long as I don't catch you causing trouble like this again, I won't have to.
I haven't caused any trouble.
Oh, I beg to differ.
Well, you can continue begging. I'm gonna stop you.
You know the deal. You cause any more trouble and you're out, just like Yuki. I still don't
Yes, well,
trust you, despite what I say. M does trust you. I don't. You're still hiding something, and I'm gonna figure out what it is eventually, but for now I have bigger problems.
like the fact that I turned someone,
No,
because you're
you're
still
hiding
insisting
more
on
than
that. Well, then what do you guess I'm hiding?
Your entire history, your past, who you really are.
I didn't lie about who I was. Besides the vampire thing.
Yes, well, you've definitely lied about more than you say about the vampire thing, because I know for a fact that you were a vampire before any of us arrived here.
Well, that is true. I might have lied about that as well, but in my defense, I don't really know you people.
Hmm.
So,
In your defense, I don't care. You lied to
yeah.
me, and you've done it on purpose.
I'm not the only one that lied to you.
I know. Plenty of people lie to me. It's very annoying. But that doesn't
Also,
change the fact.
you might want to look up. You have a friend. Don't know which one that is.
Yes. Well, I think it's about time for you to be moving on.
I am. Just loves having a conversation. Hmm.
Now that that little ordeal is over, it's time for us to move back to more conversation. That's right, more talking. It just never ends. There's always a conversation to be had, somebody to be talked to, and something to talk about. Whether any of it is worth the time it takes up, not for me to decide. Well, it kind of is. I decide what gets into and what doesn't get into the episode, but nonetheless, it will be pointless if, like, this is completely unentertaining. Which it probably will be, but I actually have nothing more to say than that. This will probably just be unentertaining. But I tried. I did try. I'm just very busy. That's why it's late. It won't be late next time. Probably.
Hello.
Hello?
Am I free to come in?
Yes. Go for it. Anything on your mind?
Yeah. I just needed to get away from him for a little bit.
Oh, fair enough. Need a drink?
Yes.
On the heist as per our agreement.
Thank you.
Have you been adjusting well?
Mm-mm.
Any
I've
particular
done well.
troubles?
I haven't bit anyone yet, but that's always a benefit.
Yep.
Or a positive.
Depends on how you look at it.
What's that supposed to
Huh?
What was that supposed to There's no benefit or
Well,
positivity or biting.
I have read that in some versions of vampirism, I say versions because, well, there's a lot of different types of vampirism. People usually look at it as, like, all vampires are the same, but it's not really. Different vampires from different places have different specific weaknesses, or they have different feelings, or it affects them differently. Like, some vampires are weaker to specific types of wooden stakes, for some reason.
Alright.
And with some, they have more animalistic impulses, which, if they deny, can have a adverse effect on them, such as biting. For the vampires with such a downside effect, curse, you could call it, if they don't feed what they call the Crimson Hunger by either killing animals and eating them instead of just eating pre-slaughtered, or drinking blood directly from a living human, it can cause them to go mad.
Right.
So as long as you're not having those urges, like biting somebody or eating an animal alive, that's a good thing. If you are, that's a bad thing.
And what do I do if I am?
Bite somebody. But don't turn them against their will. And probably ask in advance. That'll help.
Bite someone?
Look at it this way. It's no different than milking a cow, really. Humans make blood, so...
Humans, cows, two different things.
Well, doesn't hurt a cow if you take a little bit of its milk. Doesn't hurt a human if you don't take too much blood.
You are biting into them. I fear it would hurt.
Small sacrifice for sanity. Your husband seems to be very devoted to you. Maybe he would be willing.
No.
Or are you afraid that you will be more gluttonous than intended? Perhaps not the right word, but...
I get what you mean now. Probably, yes.
If... I'm not sure if this would work, but if you would like an incentive that will stop you from drinking human blood directly from the source... How do I put this? You could drink mine, which I normally would not recommend, but it would probably make you not want to drink human blood ever again. If that is something you want to avoid.
It's a good idea. But might I ask why? It would be a bet?
Oh, you know. Old blood never tastes good.
Oh. You're not that old.
Oh, I'm older than I look. By quite a bit.
So you said, but
There's a reason I don't let anyone see me bleed.
Was it like tall?
That's a harsh word. But it isn't the traditional color of blood. Yes.
Is that why you're wearing the mask?
That is for different yet related reasons. Yes. There's a lot of parts of my past that I don't remember, but one part that I can't forget, well, it unsettles people. So I tend to keep it under wraps.
I've seen people burned at the stake alive. I don't think anything settling it.
As have I. I have seen many things. Things that people nowadays don't even remember. Only recorded in history. I suppose it wouldn't do any harm to tell you this since you are a vampire. But when I say I'm old beyond my years, I mean I'm old beyond natural years. I've lived for a very long time and seen a very many things. Enough to know that people don't treat black viscous blood and the eyes I hide under this mask too well. Anyways, if you want to try some of my blood, go ahead. I guarantee you won't come back for more.
Will it put me off the rest?
If it doesn't, I don't know what would.
Okay. Nope. 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 Mm-mm.
Told you.
That's... Well, it's safe to say that none of the others will come back for more either.
Oh, yes. I'd brace your mind. Some vampires experience memory transfers when they drink blood.
Memory transfers.
Yes. As in, they see the memories of their victim. And if you're seeing one of mine, I doubt it's very pleasant.
Nobody likes the taste of an old man's blood. I don't know why they would. But, nonetheless, it does serve as a way to deter vampires a bit. Vampirism is spreading rapidly, so whatever measures we must take them. However simple they are. Because I really do not want to end up being a one-man army against an actual army of vampires. Unfortunately, the odds are not looking in my favor. But, speaking of, how about we level the playing field? And by level the playing field, I mean check the playing field, because there's a chance somebody's already been turned this session. Sometimes it's quickly, sometimes it's slowly. And it will also tell us who is on our side and who is not. So let's find out.
Feel like mood lighting. Looks like they've done a bit of renovation.
Now that their beacon has been turned neutral, they're bound to come running. And no, I haven't built a set for the castle. Why haven't I built a set for the castle? Because it's massive. And I already had to help make it once. Yes, I helped make the castle manor. A lot of people pitched in to build it. I probably pitched in the least, but I still did pitch in. That was between sessions 1 and 2, which is why it just suddenly appears. But nonetheless, I'm not making that again. Not even for one-time use. And I have a terrible memory for detail. I do not know what half that structure looks like. So instead we're standing on a half-destroyed bridge. Yay! On to the next clip, where we get to listen in on some vampires.
Five minutes.
Oh. Oh. Where are you?
Sorry, I
Bless
got
you,
dust from the
bless you.
floorboards.
Bless
Dust
you.
from the floorboards.
It's fine, it's fine.
I smell human.
I think you're overthinking it. However, I know
Oh.
exactly who would have done the silver block.
Oh yes, I know. as well.
No doubt about it.
I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Exactly.
They're not, as low as they think they are.
Yeah. Also,
Tell me about it.
I was trying to get into my room, and I can't go into my room
Lovely.
because there's a silver block underneath.
Maybe you
Also,
should protect the place a little bit better if you
Yeah.
complain every time someone breaks in and places some silver down.
Wait, Emmy, have you
Yes.
seen the ballroom?
I love the ballroom. It's very
I know.
pretty.
Yeah.
It is-
We should have a party.
Yeah. If you notice, there was a silver block right there.
Yeah,
Where? Up there.
I gather by the hole in the ceiling.
Yes.
Also,
I actually am yet to check out the castle. I've been here many times. I've had some terrible experiences here.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I've
I
never
don't
actually
know
checked the
what
place
you
out.
mean, Nanny.
Why this terrible experiences?
Oh, okay. It's very pretty up here.
Well, just a hallway to
Yeah,
nothing.
It's still pretty.
Also,
Mm.
I hear someone's heartbeat.
Yeah.
Unusual.
I don't trust your
heartbeat.
intuition enough, to be fair. If we find someone, we find someone.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure at worst we can handle
Mm.
them.
Ow.
It's been a good while since I've been up in my room.
Oh, there goes our speed.
I can
Yeah.
still manage without speed.
Yeah.
Yes, but it was fun.
Mm.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Where are you?
Are you sure that someone is actually here? Ouch.
No. Would they be in? I'm seeing something.
Camilla?
Who can we trust? That is a very important question right here. People lie and betray, and they change sides. So, it's time we see who's really on our side. Because if they're not, they're just accomplices to murderers. And I will not allow such crimes to go unpunished.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine.
Okay.
I did not change that. I would like you to know.
Okay. That little.
Hmm?
When was the last time you saw Emmy?
Mm, uh, while you were talking to Viv in here.
Hmm.
Why? You seem upset.
I am upset. Because someone has stolen from me.
Well, I can assure you it was not me.
Oh, I know it wasn't you. Because only one person would have known where the items stolen were.
I see.
She betrayed me. After I welcomed her into my own home. After I treated her as my own daughter, and she betrayed me. No, I'm overthinking it. Maybe she just went to look over them. It's fine. It's going to be fine. It'll all pan out positive. Have to stay positive. It's going to be fine. She'll return them.
You do not seem very positive about this.
That's why I'm trying to stay positive.
Is it working?
No.
I assume so. Oh, good news though. I have an abundance of silver.
You do.
Yay.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I suppose.
You suppose?
Well, I do technically need a stack and almost a half
I
of
suppose.
silver.
I guess that would be a lot.
It is. And I don't want to put it in my house because I don't have any.
I have to check something. I'll be back out in a second.
Okay. I
Okay.
say
That's good.
hello.
I wonder what they're up to.
Who?
Anyways.
Those two?
Yes, those two.
Mm.
On the upside, she hasn't completely betrayed my trust. At the very least, she hasn't stolen my research. And as long as I have that, we still have the key to a cure. She still better bring those back, though. Because I swear, if she does not have a good reason for stealing from me, she will regret it.
Mm.
Hmm. Oh.
Just have to stay positive.
Stay positive about what, Marcus?
If it isn't the...
Why did you come to the castle?
Why'd you come back to town? Bullseye. She's lucky she was in the air. If she was on the ground, I would have driven a stake in her. Sorry, don't mean to spook you.
It's fine.
I'm just feeling very aggravated right now.
I can tell.
Yes. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I hope you know I am not proud of myself for what I did with Yuki. When I killed her, I am not proud of it.
I personally don't see why one wouldn't be, but it's not my place to judge.
Well,
Some
I
people
consider her to be my friend, so I would not be proud of murdering. Yes.
You consider that monster to be your friend. After knowing
Far
what
less
she did to
intimidating
this
than you.
town.
That is in the past.
It's in the past, and she got away with it. What would you say if a murderer walked into this town and just started acting all friendly-like? And they hadn't faced any justice for the crimes they'd committed. They just get to walk into a new town and pretend it never happened. Because that's what she did. She massacred a town. And then she went to sleep for a bit and woke up, and now she gets to pretend like it never happened. But it did. Innocent blood was spilled. She doesn't get to just
I'm
wake
aware
up
of that.
and act friendly. And act like she's just a good person.
Yet she has not hurt me, and I see no reason for me to be afraid of her, or to dislike her. She has treated me kindly.
I have no problems
That
with
is what I
being...
go for.
I have
People's
no
past
problems...
actions do not matter to me, so long
And what about M?
as it does not involve me.
What about M? Would you consider her your friend?
What about M? Yes,
Then how do you excuse the fact
because
that one of
none
your
of
friends tried to kill the other? I have no
I am the one who
problems.
killed my friend.
I have no
It was
problems with
not.
pacifism. But I draw the line at making friends with killers and excusing their past actions.
Well, it changes a lot when you were raised by one.
I suppose it would. At a certain point,
Changes
yes.
many
At a certain
things.
point, yes, one's past does not define them. But when they make it clear that they are going to repeat that past, somebody has to do something. She already turned M against her will. What's stopping her from doing it again? What if she gets hungry one day and decides that we are on the menu? Somebody has to be prepared to protect the people of this town. And even if you don't like it, or if you don't want me to hurt her, I will protect this town from her.
Then you can bother yourself with protecting this town, but I will not.
Understood.
I signed up to be a friend, not a murderer.
You did. And I'm sorry that that is no longer the objective. Now, all that matters to me is protecting the people of this town. And if vampires are some of those people, that's fine. But not murderers. Not
Then
when they
I
make
would
it clear
consider
that they will
myself a
continue
murderer
to.
because I murdered my friend, so I would not like you to protect me.
Who did you murder? And for what reason? Context matters.
It was Yuki. But I did not want to do that, but it happened anyways.
It did.
There is blood on my hands that I did not want on my hands.
That's true. Your pacifism is admirable, especially in this situation. And I'm sorry, but I will not consider you a murderer.
I think it would be better if you did.
Yes, well, I'm not in the business
Because
of,
I
I'm not in the business of killing people I consider innocent. And as far as I'm aware, Yuki is still out there. She's still walking around, and she is still going to hurt other people.
But she has not hurt me, so unless she does,
We'll
and
see
I am
how
not
long that
okay with it,
lasts. I can't continue this
I
conversation.
think I'm done speaking with you. I am leaving.
I think I'm done talking to you as well.
Good thing we can agree on it.
Why don't they understand? Why does nobody understand? Give me strength. Strength to protect these people. I need it more than ever. You have given me many gifts in the past, but this I ask. With all of my heart, give me the strength to protect these people. Divine visione testimonium partivo. Thank you. Her friend. His friend. My mind is... I'm losing. I'm in a losing battle. More people get turned every day, and the ones remaining won't do anything about it. The disappointments continue.
I hear you're not happy with me.
All good things must come to an end. Friendship, camaraderie, all of it shall crack and break and falter and fall apart. Unfortunately, now is the time for that. The dreaded moment. I do hope you enjoy.
I hear you're not happy with me.
I don't know why I would be.
I don't think I've done anything.
On the contrary, I think you've betrayed my trust.
What?
Unless you have 2 books that you have to hand over.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I'm not a fool.
Are you not?
No. You think I wouldn't check where I left the books after I saw you converting the castle beacon back and planning to convert more?
So you were eavesdropping?
Of course I was. I was checking the playing field, seeing who I could trust and who I couldn't. And I had hoped that I could still trust you, but you're making it hard to think I can.
Marcus, there's a lot about me that you don't know. So I think I might tell you a few things. If you're willing to listen, that is.
Go ahead.
Where do I even start? You're upset about my betrayal, but I have been lying to you since the moment I met you. Everything I told you about my father, about why I came here to Oakhurst, it was all a story. I didn't lose him to vampires. I killed him. Do you want to know why? He locked me inside our home for days, weeks. At one point, I even thought years. And he said it was to keep me safe. And he said the world was dangerous and I was too stupid to survive it without him. So I just snapped. Don't get me wrong, I didn't plan it. I didn't even realise what I'd done until he went silent. So I put him in the woods and I blamed vampires. Because it's so easy. People want monsters. So I came here pretending to hunt them so no one would ever think to look at me for his death. No one ever looks at the grieving daughter, the sweet child. But you believed me. Everyone. So I acted angry, righteous, broken, all because it kept me safe. When actually I am glad he is dead. Deserved it. But now I am strong. Now I am a vampire. I don't need to continue this act of mine, the charade that I paraded around this sad, desperate town of being that grieving daughter. You want to know why I was stage 2? Why my eyes were red? You remember Ray and Will? They lived next door from us. I killed them. Lured them to a crypt. And I killed them. And I thought it would feel different to when I killed my father. But it felt better. And speaking of which, you were the closest thing I had to a father after he died. Not that I actually thought about you that way, because I did kill my last father. But that's not relevant, and it's not why I'm telling you. I just want at least one person to know who I really am. What really happened. But don't get me wrong, I do truly feel bad for lying to you, but it was so easy. It was too easy. Now, I've told you all I need to. I'm gonna leave, and I would rather you not attack me because I don't want to kill you. I am actually a little fond of you. ? So, if you have anything to say, now would be the chance, because I am going to leave.
I don't blame you for what you did. But if you cause trouble in this town, I will protect the people here. It is just a shame that you may not be one of them.
We'll have to see, won't we?
I suppose we will. Just another reminder. I can never trust anyone.
I do feel bad. I just want to make that clear. I do feel a little bit bad. However,
Yes,
you should know better
I
than...
feel bad. I feel bad for believing you. I should know better by now.
It was quite convincing, let's be honest.
Yes.
Anyway, you should know better than to tell a vampire where you are keeping the said books that would cure them. Not a smart move.
I've lost her. I've lost Sage. I've lost everyone. Why do you keep trying? What? Why? Because someone has to try to help them. They don't know what they're up against. Someone has to do something. They have to. But why you? Why do you think you can still be like them? You and them are different. You've been gone a long time, Marcus. It's time to give it up. I'll ease them into the change, but time's up.
I suppose this is it. We're entering the end game. More people are going to be turned. Murdered. And I can't stand by and watch that happen. It is my duty to protect these people. And so I shall. Why, after all this time, did I think people would change? Clearly. Still just a sentimental old man. Well, the time for sentiment is over. Now it's the time for action. Now is the time to hunt. If there is one thing I have learned, and one thing I know, it is that rage and revenge must be silent, lest it be seen before it is complete.
The time of Marcus' quest to the man has come to an end. Now is the time for judgment and justice. Such is the duty of the judge.
I will protect these people. That doesn't mean I have to like them. I do this out of principle. It is my duty, and so it shall be done. I will do what must be done.
Marcus,
Yes,
you want to talk?
there's nothing to talk about.
But considering you called my husband mortal,
I am simply
I feel like
tired of pretending that I am one of them.
no one told you have to pretend.
I have pretended for the last 867 years that I was still human, and I am tired of it.
So you're not human.
Not anymore. Where are you?
Outside your house, because I have not been invited in.
Oh. You can come in, I guess. I gave up my mortality for revenge a long time ago. I made a deal
I can't close.
Yes. I made a deal with a god, and it hurt me. And it gave me what I wished for. With the, well, some would call it a downside of eternal life. I can still be killed, but I will not age.
And why did you ask for this?
For the immortality, I didn't ask for it.
Yes.
It simply...
Well, no, whatever you asked your god for.
Oh. I asked it for revenge against somebody who had taken everything from me. Before I was this, I lived by the one basic principle that everyone would face justice, and one man who had taken my family from me 3 times had yet to face justice. So in my old age, I turned to the only thing I could. A god. One long forgotten. And I made the wish that I be given my revenge, that he would face justice. Unfortunately, as the god had been so long forgotten, it required a vessel on the mortal world in exchange. So it gave me immortality, and now I live to do its bidding. I travel, I spread word of it, I do what it asks, until I got here. I told Anne that I find my way to Oakhurst by a map finding its way to me, but it didn't find its way to me. I find my way to it. My god, the witness, gave me visions of Oakhurst weeks before I got here. On the way I picked up a map that would lead me here. But as soon as the first beacon was activated, I was cut off. Given free agency to do as I pleased, no longer being ordered by a voice in my ear. Unlike any true immortal, I continue to live by the principles I died by. The guilty shall face punishment. That is why I will kill any vampire who kills or has killed. That is my purpose. It is the sole reason I've continued to live all these years. I sought revenge, and now I deal injustice. For a while after I was given back my freedom, I thought I could just be human again. I thought I could just live here, have friends, maybe make a new family, one that wouldn't be taken from me. But I was wrong. Once again, I have lost everything. And once again, people will pay their dues. And then I will leave. And I will go back to following the witness's orders. And I will be compliant, so I never have to remember this again. That's the only reason I do his bidding, really. He takes away the memories of what I've lost.
People heal.
Maybe. But I already know how this will end. People will die. People will live. Whether I am one that lives or dies is yet to be seen.
Marcus,
Yes.
before you try and kill me, I brought you a gift. I don't want to enter too far into your house because I don't want to be disrespectful, but do you want to come up or
Leave it in the
down? I
barrel
don't
at the
know what.
door.
If I leave it in the barrel at the door, Camilla's gonna get it, and I don't think it's wise for a vampire to have holy water.
Fine. Come upstairs. Thank you.
You sure you're gonna be okay?
I'm fine.
You say that, but you don't sound right.
Oh, that piece there is the one that was
Stick to your expertise, Doctor.
in between those two peaks. You got the double peak, okay? No.
I just don't want you to be having some type of mental breakdown.
I'm fine.
If you say so. I'm probably gonna be dead the next time you see me.
I would hope not, but I was hoping ever about anyone.
I'll see you around.
Here, try to be safe.
I'm trying.
Windows.
And now, the final words of Marcus' quest have been put to paper. Of course, it's difficult to know what his final words truly would have been. But, as he was once, or as he and I were once one and the same, I can imagine what his final words were going to be. The time for acting is over. People have gotten the message now. Well, all but one. But once this is delivered, there will be no one left to lie to anymore, and only the truth shall remain. Only I will remain.
Now the last words of Marcus' quest to human have been said. All I am now is a tool for justice and revenge. Such has been my purpose for 800 years. And if I make it out of here, that'll be my purpose for 800 years.
And now that the last words have been delivered, all that is left is the final confrontation. Unfortunately, not a violent one. That, I'm afraid, will have to wait for another time. I do hope you enjoy.
I'm outside your front door, mate.
Leave.
Marcus, I think
Yeah.
you're being a little bit dramatic.
You're no longer welcome here.
Come on. Did I really upset you that much?
You upset a ghost.
What does that mean?
What do you think it means? Is it really that hard to believe? Look into my eyes and tell me that I am alive.
I didn't want you to be like this.
It doesn't matter what you wanted. Nothing matters. He thought he was free because it couldn't reach him anymore. He thought he could be human again. I thank you for the reminder. I, he, whatever you want to call us, was tired of pretending to be human. It has been so long. So long, traveling from town to town, doing its bidding, pretending to be human. But Marcus Quest died 800 years ago. I am simply the husk that remains.
But you're still the same Marcus that was here, surely.
No.
The one that I met at the beginning of town.
He's gone. He was an act. Shouldn't be that hard to figure it out. You put one on when you got here too.
Yeah, but
Please. Did you really think that a real person would just welcome some stranger off the street as if it were his own child?
you have a point.
The Marcus quest you knew was an act created by a god that wanted more followers. An act based off a man who died 800 years ago. An act that became too self-aware and started to forget it was an act. It started to think it could be human again, that it could live again.
I didn't feel bad for you at first, but now I do.
If he were still around, I think he would have felt bad for you. But
He doesn't have a reason to feel bad for me.
Unfortunately for you, and for him, I am all that remains. And I will
So you're the one who left me this?
Yes. He wrote the first half, but he's gone now. It was his last statement.
You make it sound like he's dead,
He is.
but you're still standing here. And there's
Oh.
probably some part of him in you.
Think what you want. But the truth is, I am not him. I was, once, a long, long time ago. But that was then. I am what I was created to be. I am justice, I am vengeance, and I am an impartial judge.
Well, if you're justice, what do I expect coming for me then?
Judgment. He may have
You don't
understood
scare
you.
me.
He may have had some empathy for your situation, but all I see is innocence and guilt. And
You're
you
wrong.
and Yuki and Carmilla, you wear your guilt like it's a badge of honor.
I don't feel guilt.
No, but you are guilty. Not in the emotional sense. Whatever happens here, either I or you will leave this town alive. But not both, for as long as I continue to exist. The guilty shall face their judgment. And so long
Aren't
as
you
you
guilty
walk
of
the path
anything?
you do, so long as you walk the path you do, you are guilty.
What about you? You've got to be guilty of something.
I am. And this is my penance. Do you think he wanted immortality? Did you think he wanted to be a forgotten memory? He wanted revenge, and he got it. And now I serve his penance. Immortal, eternal, justice.
We'll see.
Yes, we will.
It's sad that it's you here now and not him.
I suppose.
I think every time I look at you, I'll see him. And even though I didn't care for him much, there was a part of me that did.
I think a part of him really did care for you. The part that forgot he died. He really did see you as his daughter. Not that
No, he
that
didn't.
matters anymore.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't matter anymore.
That basement was beginning to get a bit cramped, so I've moved out here for now. Now it's time for the big questions. If I am not Marcus Quest, then who am I? Perhaps I am just a servant.
He is finally gone. The moment I was so long ago has passed. Witness guide me as I serve penance for his revenge. May the witness be merciful upon the innocent, and may he bestow divine judgment unto the guilty. By my hand, I swear allegiance to his will, even if I cannot hear him. What should I call myself? I was Marcus Quest for so long. So long spent pretending to be a dead man that I forgot to ever come up with a name for myself.
Unfortunately, that is the end of our fun here on Daybreak for today. But, as usual, we will be back in 2 weeks' time with another episode. So, if you enjoyed this, stay tuned. There's more to come. And if you didn't enjoy this, it's probably because my POV isn't great. So, as usual, if you haven't already, which you probably have, but I'm gonna say this anyway, go check out M's POV. Theirs was out a lot earlier than mine, and, well, as usual, it's just better. Except for the mic. She also had mic problems. This was just the episode where everybody had microphone problems. But as usual, it will be solved for next time. And if anybody has anything to say about my pronunciation of Latin words, I will not be taking notes. I will say them how I say them, and whether or not I continue to say them, we'll see. I don't know. But, nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed.